Yeah, it's gonna be knocking on your door pretty soon, Joe. AK-5 feedback.
What's that over there? Yeah, definitely a little rotation in there. It's not quite organized yet.
Okay, the station reporting the jail at 1565 by 9 a.m. next weekend. Andre, are you still on frequency?
Amateur radio has been both a hobby of mine and an opportunity for public service for almost 20 years of my life. Whether fun or serious, the hobby never fails to teach me things about life itself. So what would this brick have to do with amateur radio? Lesson 1, remember the fundamentals, no matter your years of experience. I've done all the radio installs in all of my vehicles so far and recently put one in my new truck. Wired it up to the battery very carefully, ran the antenna line properly, and was very happy with the speed and ease that comes from experience. When I turned it on, nothing happened. I was confused until I noticed a little wisp of smoke coming out of the radio and the antenna line beginning to burn my hands. After disconnecting everything, I had found that I had rushed through the one very important, very basic rule. Check the battery polarity. A humbling $300 lesson. Here we have the Yaesu FT817. Aside from home-built radios, it's the smallest all-band radio sold, and it puts out a whopping 5 watts power. Many amateurs own $1,000 radios and antenna systems, but I work differently. This little guy helped me learn another lesson. My favorite time to use it comes in early summer. Field Day is a big yearly contest where hams across the world practice working during a disaster, and they set up their rigs under emergency power, similar to what you see here. 24 hours is the time limit, including setting up an emergency antenna just like this one. My first contest was quite special. Though I had only made a handful of contacts, my farthest was an amateur in England. I tried him for all 24 hours of the contest and only got him with an hour to go. He was very surprised to hear me keep trying all night and the next day, especially when I had told him that I was using 1/50th of the power of everyone else. Lesson learned. Anything's possible with enough tenacity and determination. Texans are familiar with pictures like this. This one in particular taught me a very important lesson, because it was one that I saw myself. One of my activities in amateur radio was storm spotting, as a National Weather Service volunteer. Last year, after following the storm system through northwest Kaufman County, through Hunt County, and off past Greenville, I was headed back home, and our group was activated again for another round of cells passing through Ellis County on a beeline for Dallas. Knowing something about interpreting radar pictures from a random elective I took as an undergrad, I saw that the focus was on the wrong cell, and that another one moving toward Forney and Mesquite, both my hometown, was more dangerous. So I changed my spotting location and I reported in my concern. Sure enough, it spit out a tornado in Sunnyvale, a mile from my position, and headed northeast. Most Dallas residents know this tornado well. It's the December 26, 2015 tornado that killed 15 people and ate its way through Rowlett and Garland. Without timely reports like mine, that number would have been far higher. So lesson learned. Never pass up the chance to learn something new, no matter how random it is. You never know when that knowledge is going to be needed, nor how valuable it will be.